All right, everybody. This is a bit of a throwback in more ways than one. As you can see, the title there is Show World Center. For those of you who used to live in New York before the affliction known as Rudy Giuliani, Show World Center was the premier X-rated superstore near Times Square at the corner of 42nd and 8th Street, right next to the bus station. So here we go. If you look on the outside, there are lots of details. We have a pimp and his girls. We have an independent, or maybe she's one of his, I don't know. We have various neon signs in the windows. Those are all custom printed stickers, by the way. And we have a red light because, of course, the red light district. But I'm sure a lot of you did not know that the red light district comes from back in the days of railroad, when the railroad workers would carry a red lantern with them, and they would typically hang the lantern outside the woman of ill repute's tent while they had fun. Then we have coming soon and now showing X-rated posters. There are more than 300 actual posters in this shoot, in this build. Now, before we go inside, if you take a look, you might notice that you've got the theater and the Grand Emporium. A lot of times these sorts of adult businesses will take over disused buildings, and that's what I based it on. In fact, you can see the designs on the sidewalk are kind of breaking down and everything. So here we go. We're going to go inside. If you're not 18, you might want to turn it off. If you're not 18, you probably should have already turned it off. Not that you'll really see anything, but in here we have a strip club. If you notice from above, the stage kind of looks like a penis. That was accidental, but funny. Over here we have a bar, we have a DJ. We have various lights, a little thing for the girls to swing on, bunch of lights, bunch of speakers, couple of pilots watching the show, getting drunk. If y'all ever notice, the only units of currency in Lego are $100 bills and 5-cent pieces, so inflation is psychotic. But as you can see, it's a good place to be a stripper, I guess. Over here we have an adult theater with an actual adult film, Debbie Does Dallas, running on the screen. And then in here we have a little booth for private fun for adults to be frisky with one another. And then if you notice over here, sign saying girls, girls, girls going downstairs. So we go downstairs very gently. And we come to more fun. Telephone booths. Those of you who know, know. Those of you who don't, learn. You have a little telephone glass, 2 consenting adults. You can figure the rest. And over here we have little openings and consenting adults and money being exchanged and some leavings. And a very, very horrified looking janitor. Shout out to a friend of mine. The janitor's there because it was his suggestion that I had someone very upset cleaning up. Very dear friend of mine that got me into collecting Lego as an adult. And if you look over here, we have a rather unclothed dude with Wolverine hair who's happy. He's very happy. If anyone wants to know how to build those, DM me in the comments and I'll tell you how to make adult Legos. And now the very bottom, we come to the adult video store. Like I said, there's more than 300 individual titles. These are all actual X-rated films. that I shrunk down in Photoshop and personally printed. And all the categories are proper as well, just so that you know. And then we have video booths with, again, if you look over here, a little bit of leavings, and with scenes from actual movies. Digital editing is just the greatest thing ever, I gotta tell you. And this little guy, when I was doing some repairs, escaped. So we're going to put him walking up the stairs to go have fun. Because it's important to have fun. So there you have it. This was built in response to my lovely wife when I told her that I missed the Not Quite Lego strip club. Her comment was, why don't you build your own? And her belief in me was what inspired me to create this myself and got me into MOC building. It's all because of her, all thanks to her. If it wasn't for my wife, who is the camera woman, by the way, if it wasn't for her love and support, none of this would be possible. So anyway, there you have it. Really over-the-top adult humor and fun, memorializing a place that is long since gone in New York City. As I said, those of you who know, know. Those of you who don't, try to learn. Until next time, keep on building.